I don't often use the phrase degree of difficulty in talking about a movie, but I think when you achieve something that's hard to do, you should get a little credit for that, and that certainly factors into my views on the movie Silent House, a ostensibly horror movie, although I think it's really more suspense, but that's to debate later, about a young woman who finds herself in a house and weird things start happening, and it appears as if somebody's out to get her, and how she handles that. And the entire movie is one seemingly continuous, real-time shot. 90 minutes straight that follows this same girl through her entire story without cutting away. Again, that's the appearance of it. I say that it's seemingly that way because obviously they did make cuts, but they're strategic in a way that allows it to feel like one continuous shot. Now, the famous example of this having been done before is Alfred Hitchcock's Rope, in which he did the same thing. It's shot as one shot, real time, obviously, if it's one shot movie, and that movie is fabulous on every level. Silent House is good on a couple levels and kind of annoying on many others, but I do right off the bat want to say amazing job even just pulling it off. It is not an easy thing to pull off, especially because in this case you are relying on your central actress, in this case Elizabeth Olson, to pull off a pretty amazing feat, to be on screen for 90 minutes straight basically and performing, and in many cases just these long takes. That's a lot to ask of an actress, and I have to say she performs admirably under those circumstances especially. I thought she did a great job, and I was really kind of impressed by her performance. The performances around her, they're a little over the top and a little much. In fact, that's true of most of this movie. Now, it's interesting because this is being kind of promoted as a horror movie, but it's really a suspense film. There's not a lot of gore. There are a lot of surprises and wondering what's around the next corner, but it really feels more like suspense than gore. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean it's a tame movie, although it could have been PG-13 except for the subject matter and some of the things that they go into, which make it an R-rated movie, and deservedly so. But it's not for gore, I don't think. There's a little bit of blood, just not that extreme violence that you see necessarily at a horror movie. I think at the end of the day, Silent House fails ultimately because it's hard to buy into the world around this actress. I bought into her performance, but I couldn't buy into what was going on around here. It's a little bit of a journey that you go on, and I don't want to give a lot of it away because I think if there's any power to be had in the movie, it's from the surprises that come throughout and at the end and kind of knowing what's going on. But those surprises fall a little bit flat because it just feels a little bit over the top. And if you go see Silent House, in fact, I would recommend, if anything, maybe rent it later on if it's something you want to check out, if a kind of suspense movie like that might interest you. But when that happens, if that happens, just know that you're in for a journey that you're going to like parts of and probably not like a lot of, and enjoy it for the technical achievement that it is, because it's a wonderful technical achievement. Unfortunately, it's not a wonderful movie.